Hi everyone, it's time for Fan Mail Friday, my favorite time of the week, and I hope you noticed something that's a little different about fan mail today. Our set has been relit and our video cameras recalibrated in anticipation of the first craft day in March, on March 2nd. So we are just a few days away from what's going to be, I think, one of the biggest days of the year for crafting, because we're going to be celebrating National Craft Month, and it's something that we all love to do, all love to follow and participate in, and no matter who you are, where you are, or your experience level, crafting gives us all an amazing sense of accomplishment. So I'm going to kick things off with things that have been crafted just for me right here in our fan mail segment, and I am so excited. So I'm going to kick it off with our friend Lanita in Miami. We were just talking about you, Lanita, and I have to find it. Okay, so she sent 2 cards. Number 1, beautiful church easel die becomes the belly band for, look at that, the cathedral shutter, and look at the ombre paper in the shutter. Now that's pretty amazing. Lanita, I love it. And no, it's not snowy here in Atlanta. And I love that you're complaining about the heat in Miami. But you know what? It's all about, it's winter. You know, we're still in February right now. So anyway, enough about the weather. Look at her second card. She did this beautiful slimline card with all the Valentines and, of course, her signature pink glittery pin. All beautifully done. I'm so glad that you're going to be joining us on Monday. So adorable. Okay. Now, Debbie also did a slimline card, and look, she goes, I don't have a card kit. I just started, and I just figured it out, and I love, she put this letter in here. She loved everything about making it, and I think that's so wonderful. It's not something she would want to do all the time, but it was fun and different. Good. That means we're all trying something new, and that's important. Speaking of new, we have a really special gift from our friend Wendy in Rhode Island. And look, this is her gorgeous Valentine card and her letter to me and everybody here at Anna Griffin. But this is what she did for the first time. She used the rub-ons on the plate and the stencil and did a little decoupage, and now I have my very own pretty little plate. Now this is a great catch-all for all kinds of things, Wendy, so I'll be thinking about you when I use that here at the office. I think it needs to belong right in my very own office over there. Okay, now we have some very pretty hearts, and this is from Celia, and see, it was the actual easel card for the heart easel done with such pretty little things, all glittered and fancy, and a Valentine on the back. So thank you, Celia. And we also heard from my friend Michael this week, and he's been playing with China Cabinet, and he's been making China Cabinet cards for his grandmother's Blue Willow China. I think that's so beautiful. And yes, there are inserts, Michael, which I will send you, and you are the funniest person I know, and I'm glad you treasure our friendship. But I will not read the rest of your letter out loud. Oh, yeah, funny. Now, let's move to Peggy and her beautiful card. Look at that with the hot pink raspberry matte foil on the inside. And then she has a painting in her kitchen of Raoul Duffy's picture, La Vie en Rose, and it reminds her of the mascara roses. And isn't that sweet that she decides to send that to me? Just so that's how we're connected. She looks at it in the kitchen and thinks about those stickers, and there we go. It's so great to have all of you reach out and share these things with me. Okay, now this next card is from Joanna, and look how beautiful this is. It's nice. All Valentines, again, I'm extra special. And what's so fun about it is she sent these magnetic page markers of the kitty cats inside, and she says that she hoped I was celebrating Valentine's in a special way, and the kitties were too cute not to share, and that she and her son love Georgie and Duke. Oh, that's nice. And she had 5 friends over for the weekend, and they used the Roses Are Red card making kit. And she has now had a whole new crop of people that are excited about making cards. And isn't that something? So thanks for sharing that too. All right, now Hanoka has inspired our friend Richard, and just look at the Japanese card, beautifully done, and a sentiment in Japanese on the inside. And there's a special decoder card that actually tells me that may your day be filled with love and kindness. Warmest regards, Richard, in Japanese. Who knew? I just love it. And I love how inspired you have been to make things with Hanoka. And your stamps, look at this. The stamps are awesome. Love those. Love, love, love those. Okay. Now, Kim and Irene have been making cards. And I'll start with this one because this is a great blast from the past. One of our very first card kits ever. Right here, a happy Galentine's Day, and looking forward to March and the scrapbook event, and then happy anniversary, happy number 11 on HSN. And what's so fun is that they made me this little gift. And look, it's a kitty cat mask. And Kim and Irene, if you're watching, I love the way that you've made this because it's got all those points, so that it holds on your nose, but it doesn't press down. And you made the little lanyard for it that goes so perfectly with my shirt. How could you have known? Oh, so thank you for the kitty cat mask. I will be forever known as the cat lady in my mask wearing circles. All right, now this is from our friend Linda, and this is such a special gift. Look at this. This is an antique from her family. Rosa Malling, woodworking, unbelievably hand-painted. It's I assume, Linda, that this is a mortise and pestle type vessel where we would be making, I don't know, compound things, maybe a little guacamole. Who knows, but don't worry, I won't. But I am thrilled to have it. She is in New York, and she writes about the Create event and how great that was, and that she had been following us since 2015. And so what's so fun is she's Scandinavian, and the pieces of Rosa Malling that range from antique handmade to highly detailed and mass-produced are just fun to own. And in 1991, her mom and maternal grandmother went to Norway for an extended summer vacation, and they drove all around the country with the relatives, and during one of the rides, they came across a woman and her son who did hand-tooled, hand-painted Rosa Malling pieces. And each piece is carved, and so varies for the others from the basic shapes. And the first time she saw our flourishes, she thought of how it reminded her of this. And then, so when her grandmother passed away, and then her mother, she inherited all the pieces, and she sent me one that she inherited. And so, wow, I mean, that's such a thoughtful gift, and I just want to say thank you. And from all of us here, we are so honored to have pieces of you and your families and your heritage here with us at Anna Griffin. So my giant virtual hug to you, Linda. Thank you. All right, so speaking of antiques, I saved something really special that came a few weeks ago. I'll show you my cards first, and these are from my friend Robert. And just look, like Robert has such a distinctive style, and I can always tell that it's his because there's so many special little touches that happen on these cards, right? So this was the card insert. So it's blank on the inside in a fancy envelope. And then here's the second one. Look at this. It's a box, and it's trimmed in beautiful trim all the way around the wildflower garden and everything about that. And he included a thank you note for some things that I was doing, but then, and you're just so funny to do that, I need to be writing the thank you notes to you, but just look at this. All right, ready? That is the most magnificent pulley card. Isn't that something? The giant windmill, and if you were thinking about that was beautiful, there's a giant ship. Look at this. Ready? Oh, the ship is older than the windmill, and it is something else with the little honeycombs, and I bet our friend Lee Jean is going, yes, I want that. And I love how big these are. This is amazing, and they're so delicate, and thank you for adding to my amazing collection from my amazing friend. Yay. Okay, now the woman that started it all, Beth Turchie and Diane Brennan have been spending the last year asking for amazing St. Patrick's Day things from us, and my box came from Beth for St. Patrick's Day this year, and last year's things had other people's products, and this year, just look, it's all us. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, Beth, I'm sorry. I just wiped my finger over the little Dresden edges all around that. The box and the leprechaun and the harp and the Dresden and look, and the rub-ons. Oh, it's so magnificent. So beautiful. And then there's a little box of Lucky to Be Your Friend, and this has had chocolate in it. Sarah and I had a little piece just before we started. And then hopefully, I'm going to show this to you one panel at a time. This is a banner, a beautiful banner that spells luck. And what we're going to do is, Sarah and I just decided, we're going to hang it over the studio door right outside the studio so that every time we walk in the door, we are blessed with all of this beautiful luck. And let me just show it to you the way you need to see it. Oh, it's magnificent. Oh, the luck of the Irish to you, right? Oh, Beth, this is just extraordinary. And all the details, the lace edges and the spring icons and the lucky concentric dies. And it's just so brilliant. Brilliant, and I'm lucky to have it and lucky to know you. So thank you so much, everybody. And I hope that you will be with us on the kickoff midnight Tuesday. So that's Monday night. So we'll be on from 12 until 2 a.m. and then all day Tuesday. So there's lots of amazing things coming up and some great surprises that we haven't talked about. And so just make sure and mark your calendars. And I will see you all again next week. Bye for now.